Thank you for being here. I'll tell you why. I saw my face as George Floyd's life was being taken away from him. I saw my face. I saw the face of every black person, of every person of color who has historically been marginalized in this country. We need to end this. Enough is enough. And I come here as a pastor to bring light, to bring love, to bring peace, but also to bring justice. Our voices cannot be silenced. So please continue the pressure so that the powers that be may change their hearts, their minds, their ideology of white supremacy. We're all created equal. We're all children of God. If you don't believe that, there's something wrong with you. It's your heart, it's your mind, it's everything that you stand for. It's not right. So if you believe, regardless of where you come from, regardless of how you look, you are created with the most beautiful imprint of the divine. You are worthy of dignity, of honor, and respect. So what happened to George Floyd cannot happen to anyone else. What happened to Breonna Taylor cannot happen to anyone else, regardless of what they have done before. It doesn't matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter. People say to us, oh, all lives matter. What they really want to say is, no, your life really doesn't matter as much. And what we're trying to say is, truly all lives matter, but like I saw someone with that sign, please raise it up. All lives cannot matter until all blacks matter.
Yeah. Woo! That's right!
And I don't want to keep talking because we have Pastor Curtis and we have Pastor Leon, but thank you for being here. No justice!
No peace!
Pastor Curtis.
Woo!
How you guys doing today?
Good!
Here for justice?
Yeah!
All right. I'll teach you another little chant we're going to do real quick. This is one where we're actually talking to the system, right? Because they're looking at us right here, right? And some people haven't even joined it, but some people have. They're talking negative about what's going on. And I want to applaud you young people. I'm over here, that's good. This is your time. This is your time, and I want to thank you, that for my generation, that you guys are standing up, that you're different, right? And that you want change, right? Because you believe in justice for all. You believe in liberty for all. And so, hold this country accountable to the words that they wrote, liberty and justice for all. They wrote. They didn't mean it, but they wrote it. Liberty and justice for all. So this is what we usually say when we're in those places of supremacy and those making those laws that are still continuing to hurt us and not giving us justice. So we say, we usually do that, they think it's a game.
They think it's a joke.
They think it's a joke.
They think it's a
They think
game.
it's a joke.
They think it's a
They
joke.
think it's a game.
They think it's a
They think
game.
it's a joke.
They think it's a
They
joke.
think it's a game.
They think it's a
They
game.
think it's a joke.
They think it's a
They
joke.
think it's a game.
They think it's a
They
game.
think it's a joke.
They think it's a
They
joke.
think it's a game.
They think it's a
They
game.
think it's a joke.
They think it's a
They think
joke.
we're a game.
They think
They think we're a joke.
They think we're a
They
joke.
think we're a game.
They think we're a
They
game.
think we're a joke.
They think we're a
They
joke.
think we're a game.
They think we're a
They
game.
think we're a joke.
They think we're a joke.
They think we're a game.
They think we're a
They
game.
think we're a joke.
They think we're a
They
joke.
think we're a game.
They think we're a
They
game.
think we're a joke.
They think we're a
They
joke.
think we're a game.
They think we're a
They
game.
think we're a joke.
They think we're a joke.
We're not playing anymore.
How no?
We're not playing the game anymore.
Sorry.
You don't have to repeat that, but yeah, just keep resonating with that. They think it's a game, but they think it's a joke. But we're not playing the game anymore. We did not come here to take sides, right? Actually, we didn't come here to see it. We didn't come here to take sides. We came here to take over, right?
Yeah.
Take over. We need a new system. The old system is not working. The old system of policing is not working. if you guys know the history, the policing system started as slave patrol. They meant to go and they were catching slaves that were running away from an oppressive system, running away from captivity, running away from they wanted freedom. They wanted freedom. We still want freedom. And police are still running and catching and enslaving and throwing. They just changed the system. They changed the slavery system to prison, the prison industrial complex. And we're tired of it all. So we got to change the system. So we're saying, fire all racist cops now.
Yeah!
Fire all racist cops now.
Woo!
Fire all racist cops now.
Fire all racist cops now!
We want them fired. We want them out.
Yes!
We want to identify those racist cops and we want them out of the system because, again, they're killing us. George Floyd couldn't breathe. We can't breathe now. Our children can't breathe. We don't need those racist cops in the school system.
No!
We don't need them giving records before they even get a high school diploma. We don't need the school to prison pipeline. They're killing us in so many different ways. Killing dreams.
Yes.
They're killing hopes. They're killing desires. They're killing futures and everything. And we want to breathe, right? We want to breathe. So in honor of what's going on now is that we saw a physical demonstration of someone killing us. But it's been happening behind closed doors and in so many metaphorical ways for 450 years, hundreds of years, right? So we're not going to stand for it anymore. How many are with me on that?
Woo!
We're not going to stand for it anymore. So fire all racist cops. We want accountability, oversight over the police. We want somebody to police the police. And we want it to be you. The community needs to police the police. If you're not doing right by us, you gotta go.
That's right!
Right? If you're not doing right by us, you have got to go. We don't want you here. You work for us.
Yes.
You serve us. You say to protect and serve, but we don't mean to protect racist people like you. We need you to protect us. But guess what? I want to let you know we can do that almost better than they can. If my sister's having a problem, I can show up for her. If my brother's having a problem, I can show up for him. So we need to reimagine. Right now in this moment, it causes us to reimagine something greater than what they've seen. Don't allow anything to stifle your imagination. What would it be to have a new system in place to where we have a public safety system and not a police system?
Yes.
A public safety system. Something that basically lives in dignity. And then we'll address the other inequities also in this world. That will have the same access to education, the same access to jobs, the same access so that we can live together in harmony and liberty.
That's right!
We're coming up on next week. Next Friday will be Juneteenth. How many of you guys know what Juneteenth is? The emancipation, the true emancipation for our people, right? Because they wouldn't tell us. They tried to keep it right. They thought it was a game. They thought it was a joke. So they wouldn't tell us that we were free. So some of our ancestors, our brothers and sisters, didn't even know that they had received their freedom. And I want to tell you that there's a system that exists right now where people don't believe that they have the freedom because they're actually not living into it because it doesn't exist. What does freedom look like? Can we imagine that? What does true freedom look like? I mean, when we say liberty and justice for all, I'm all for it. But I'm really right at this time wondering, what does that look like? What does liberty and justice look like? Let's imagine that together. Let's create that, right? You guys are creating, let's create that system that we want to live in for the rest of our lives, that my children can live in liberty and justice, that your children can live in with liberty and justice, and that it can mean something, right? No more lies. That's what we want to tell our government. And one last thing before I give the mic to my young pastor brother right here is that, as Pastor Nelson said, we are pastors. And so we believe that righteousness is justice, right? There is no calling for me unless it's calling to justice. It means the same thing. So in this moment, now I'm not going to be very popular in this, but I want to call out my other pastor, religious brothers and sisters. And a special message, especially to our evangelical brothers and sisters. is that we need you to stand with us, right? We're tired of being on the menu. We need to be all at the table, and we need you standing with us. I don't believe you can stand up and say I am pro-life when you weren't pro-George. You can't say I'm pro-life when you weren't pro-Brianna. You can't say I'm pro-life when you weren't pro-Ahmad. You can't say I'm pro-life when you weren't pro-Taram. You can't say I'm pro-life when we keep dying, but you keep saying you're pro-life and you're not for my life. So I'm calling you out of the shadows. I'm calling you out of your own biases. I'm calling you out of your own prejudices. I'm calling you out of your own stance. Because we can't stand and represent a true faith in this time if we don't have faith that believes in justice for everybody. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Y'all not saying it. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Listen, my name is Pastor Leon Scoggins, and I'm the lead pastor of Life City Church in Stockton, and I came out here with my brother, Pastor Curtis. It's so important that we, as a people, stick together. It's so important that all of our black allies stick together. If you're a black ally, make some noise. Listen, it's so important that we have black allies, and I want you to understand what you're getting yourself into. Get ready to have those difficult conversations at your family table. Get ready for your great-grandmother to disown you and take your picture off the wall. Get ready for your mother not to understand why you're out here protesting. Get ready to have all of those difficult conversations. And I don't want you to fold under pressure just because you're having those difficult conversations. We want to make sure that this is not just an emotional thing. We want to make sure that we're not just out here because it's popular. But 6 months from now, you got to be Black Lives Matter. Come on, y'all. I said,
That's right!
we want to make sure that we keep the pressure on the police department. When we say things like defund the police, we're not saying abolish the police. What we're saying is take some of that money, just some. Take millions of dollars from the police department and put it into our educational system.
That's right!
Take millions of dollars and put it towards nonprofits that's for our people. And put it towards our church that's standing up for justice.
Yeah!
And put it towards things. And I believe that if we take money from the police department and put it in our community, we won't have to call the police because we call the community. We want to make sure that we keep the pressure on. Listen, you have a responsibility, all of our black allies, to go back to your community. It's not black people's responsibility to teach your community. It's your responsibility to go back to your community, teach your community. And I believe that if we serve a just God, we cannot keep silent when injustice is happening to our people. So listen, I want you to understand that you gotta stick strong, you gotta stand strong. This is not the time to fold under pressure. This is the time to understand that our people for over 400 years have been oppressed. Our people did not ask to come to America. Y'all silent right there. I said our people, our black people, did not ask to come to America. But since we're here, we're going to make sure that we stand and that we get our rights. Come on, y'all. We're going to make sure that we take a stand in this season. All of my young people, continue to allow your voices to rise. All of my young people, continue to tweet about this. All of my young people, continue to Instagram about this. All of my young people, continue to Snapchat about this. And if you have a friend that is silent in this struggle, you need to inbox them and say, why are you silent during this struggle? If you got
That's right!
it is your responsibility to pour out of them what they're not saying. And if they can't speak up, they can't be your friend.
Black
Lives Matter! Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
Black Lives Matter!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Say her name!
Let us
Jeff, who I actually met with Vanessa at Sunday's protest. So I'm gonna give him the mic now.
What's good, y'all? Just bear with me. My voice is kind of hoarse right now. I'm probably screaming at all these protests, you know. But we gotta keep this pressure, you know. We gotta apply this pressure. I know where I'm at right here. This is Lodi. Okay? We gotta keep this pressure over here. We got people out here that saying, now look, you guys are dumb. Why are you even here for it? What do you mean, why are we here for it? We got people dying by cops right now.
Yep.
Right. We just gotta keep it peaceful. I look around and I see people. I look around and I see people that look like me. I'm not looking at color, I'm looking at human beings. This is why we all gotta come together. We can't be divided. When people say, why aren't we talking about Mexican lives, black lives? We're talking about everyone's lives. I don't hate all lives matter. But to us, to me, black lives is all lives.
Yes.
We support everyone. If you want, if you need help, we got you. Look, I'm sorry, this is all I gotta say right now because my voice is done, you know, but keep the pressure, you know? Black lives matter, y'all.
So I was gonna ask if anyone had anything else to say as an open mic. Don't be shy.
Come on, sister.
This is Daisy!
Yeah.
I'm not usually good with like big crowds, but I am kind of socially awkward. But I appreciate the energy and I feel the energy. And literally just yesterday, I was going through the hardest part of my life. I feel like I failed myself. I gave up on myself, and my sister invited me here, and I feel like it was the best thing for me to see all the positive vibes and see how everyone wants to make a difference for everyone. And I just appreciate that so much. You just see this diversity of everyone coming out to show love. It really means a lot, and it's also opened my eyes for a lot because yesterday I was ready to give up on everything for myself. But today just gave me hope that it's still good out here in this world.
We love you. All in.
Black Lives Matter. And I appreciate all you guys for coming out. Anybody else want to say a few words? Sandra or Cassandra? All right. I do want to say something. I'm from Lodi. I live literally on Mills. Really, people say, oh, Lodi's racist. Yes, it is. I'm Hispanic. I'm 20. I'm still in college. I work In-N-Out Burger. I work at Applebee's. So if you recognize me, that's probably where you're seeing me. I just want to share something because when I started planning this, my best friend Anessa, I've known her for 5 years now. Literally my best friend. I would do anything for her, and I think that's what was most important because my mom, she was like, well, I'm worried about you, things are gonna happen. I'm like, well, anything can happen, right? So instead of sitting here talking about the what ifs, I'm young, I need to do something because I'm not happy. I'm Latino, my best friend is black, okay? I have 3 black friends, but no matter who you are, if you don't have black friends, you need to be out here. It's important. And if my generation doesn't do anything about it, then who the fuck is, right? That's right. So when I got backlash, I have uncles that are cops here, Lodi PD, Galt PD, and they said, oh, you're really gonna stand out there? I said, yes, I am, because all lives matter, black lives matter, Hispanic lives matter, and the fact that you're not on my side, that's sad, right? So, yes, who was saying about the family? I think it was you. Yeah, family, you're gonna get those awkward conversations, right? And oh, respect your elders. With respect, I disagree.
Yeah.
I think the most important part, and she's not here today, Michaela put it on our flyer, was that this is not political. This is not a Republican or a Democratic thing, right? It's morals, what is right and what is wrong, and that is it, period, right? So if you say, oh, look at the Democrats over there standing on the corner. I'm sorry, I'm sure there's Republicans here. I'm sure there's independent parties. There's Democrats. It does not matter. It's Black Lives Matter. My best friend go through something alone, so I planned this with her by my side, and I had other help from people like Cassandra, Sandra, Pastor Nelson, thank you guys for being out here. I know you guys were coming, but I appreciate that. Mickey Ditmore and her husband and her daughter. This is actually her mic and her boombox. So I want to thank you, Bobby, for that. And I just want to say that living in Lodi, yes, I went to Tokay, which is I guess you can say the diverse school, because Lodi has the white school, supposedly, right?
Yeah.
So going to Lodi, I play volleyball. We go to Lodi High to play them, and yes, we got looked at. I'm Mexican on the volleyball team. Volleyball's a white sport. So it's like, okay, that's fine, but it's how are you going to change it? Whether you live in Stockton, whether you live in Lodi, Sacramento, I don't know where you guys are from, but you guys are here. And I thank you for that. And I want to encourage, I can't go to the one tomorrow. I don't know if anyone has more information on that, but I think it starts at 1 at Emerson Park, and it's a march. There's an itinerary for that on Facebook. So I encourage you guys to go out there and on Instagram. I have work. And vote, yes. Please vote. If you're not registered, you register today. You're gonna go home and register today.
Or tomorrow.
Amazing.
You make you
Before November.
register even though you're already registered.
Open mic. I know some of you guys want to say something. Yeah.
Can anybody see me? Hola a todos, buenas tardes, good afternoon everybody. My name is Sandra Vargas, and I just want to say that don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to stand up for what is right. Don't be afraid to lose the people that you thought that had your back. This is happening right now. This is happening to a lot of us, and we're not even talking about it, but we are losing people that we really thought that were understanding us, that had empathy with us, only for the reason that we are saying Black Lives Matter. That's the only reason. That's the only reason. Lodi is ready for a change. Lodi is ready to be reborn again. It's time. This is not our generation anymore. These are not our grandparents' times. Times are different mentalities. We have to get with the kids, with the youth. Let's listen to them. They know what they're talking about. Please, guys, everybody. Yes, I'm talking to you. Listen to the kids. It's important. Listen to their feelings. Let's be with them at all times when they want to make a change, just like right now. And I want to tell everybody, please, it's important. How can we raise our voice? Being smart by voting. It's very important, guys. We can change the world by voting. That's all it takes. You know how many times I have voted in my life? One time. And guess when? Yes. When Obama, because we all felt that, we felt connected. That was the only time I voted. I'm being honest with you. But now I know that I do have the power. So please, moms, teach your kids that that's the only way that change will happen, by voting. So it starts with us as parents. We can't just wait for our kids to come and change the world. No, it doesn't work like that. It starts with us. We teach our kids to do what's right and to go out there and do it the right way. By voting, loving your community, going out there and volunteering and talking to other people and getting to know their names and have empathy for their story. Not just listen to what they have to say, really try to put wear their shoes. That's what we need to do. Lodi, are you ready, Lodi? Ready. I see a lot of people might be here just with the Black Lives Matter, and they even go to Sacramento with this big protest, and next thing you know is like, boom, I don't want to be your friend anymore. Why? Just because you probably said, some stories about you being, harassed by the police and all that stuff. But because they have not gone through that, they're like, no, it's a lie. Not all police are racist, or not all police are discriminated. How do you know? So you're calling me a liar? Of my own feelings? Are you serious? What kind of empathy is that? But a week ago you were over there, oh, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, right? But the moment that the person that you said you love speak up, what do? You want to silence again. Why? Just listen, Lodi. Listen. I'm sorry. Your time is over. This Lodi is gonna be reborn again.
Woo!
And I want to see all of you right here, all of you. I want to see you. I invite you to go out there and speak with the kids, with the youth, and tell them, let's go out and vote. You need a ride to take you out so you can fill out the information. Who cares? I'm pretty sure Pastor Nelson will get a bus so we can all go. I'm serious. I'm serious. This is the only way. So I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna remember each of you guys' face, and I want to see you guys in the east side. And telling everybody, knocking on those doors, and it doesn't matter who you have to vote. We're not talking about here, oh, you have to vote for this person. No. Just go out and vote. Go out and vote because you have somebody behind you that is looking at you. And guess what the person is going to do? He's going to know that when he turns 18, he can make his voice heard by voting. That's how we really change. So I'm so happy of you guys being here. You guys are the change of Lodi. Last week, this thing was packed. Some of you guys weren't here, this thing was packed. So now you really can see who's really with you. Look at her next to you. I remember you from last week. I don't see a lot of other people that were here last week, though. Where are they? Where are they?
Right here.
I want to see you hear your hands. I want to hear you make noise. Or if you're not here, if you can't be here, that's fine. It's understandable. Everybody has lives, have families. Put something on the Facebook. Protect us from the people that are out there saying negative things of what we're doing right now. I bet you anything that right now there's people probably, look at them. They have the little midget Mexican girl talking. Something they're going to complain. Oh, she's wearing the Mexican dress, but we're in America. No, something negative they're going to say. So, please, go out there, smile, always give your love to your neighbor, doesn't matter what they believe in, and make sure that before we leave, this place is clean. Please, no screaming to the cars, nothing negative. Remember, they go low, we go high. Always remember that. They go low, we go high. I can't hear you, man. They go low,
We go high.
that's right, they go low,
We go high.
and we're talking to all of you guys that are in those cars. Yes, this message is for you. That's it, man. We are already up.
Woo!
I love that fire. I love that fire. Just one more thing. Sandra said we're not going to tell you who to vote for. All I'm going to tell you is that if the person doesn't believe Black Lives Matter, they got to go. Position, state position, federal position. If you don't believe Black Lives Matter, your time is up. How many agree with that? We're evicting you from your seats. We're talking about, you want to talk about violence, is that we're going to be a violent voter. We're not going to be a violent rider, but we're going to be violent voters. Meaning that the scripture that I'm thinking about is that we're going to actually have to take it by force, and the voting power is our force. So if they don't agree with us, what happens? They gotta go. Hey, if you don't agree with us, what? You gotta go. You got to go. Your time is up.
That's right.
Bye bye.
I just thought about something. We were talking about that. I have, for example, yesterday I was working at Applebee's. I'm a host there, and this guy and his wife walked in, and I was like, "Hi, how big is your party?" And we are doing every other table because COVID. So we didn't have a booth. They wanted a booth, and I said, "Okay, well, would you mind waiting about 15 to 20 minutes for the booth to open up?" And he's like, "Man, this is ridiculous. it's the Democrats, and then he walked out, and I was like, it's the Democrats. Like, cause we don't have a booth? It's a Democratic problem? Like, hold up. But in that moment, I had to bite my tongue, right? Because it's my job. But I feel like that's also what's wrong. It's like we're not calling our friends out. We're not calling our families out for being racist. And in that moment, I look back today, that was last night, I should have said something. I should have been like, I'm sorry, sir, it's not a Democratic, Republican, Independent Party problem. It's a booth problem. Like, we're a full capacity problem. It's COVID problem. And I feel like we've also had people walking in there last Sunday, when the protest was happening here. You could see directly from Applebee's, this corner, and there was a Mexican flag out here. I think my friend, actually Claudio, was the one holding it. And they were like, oh, look at those kids. They probably didn't even know what's happening, this and that. And they were just talking a bunch of smack. And I'm standing at the post desk right in front of them. And they're like, man, I'm just going to get my truck and run them all over. And I was sitting there again. I should have said something. So I'm guilty of that. But it's like, where do we draw the line? What is okay to say and what is not okay to say? You can have your own opinion. You can have your thoughts. If they're not nice, don't say them. You're all entitled to your own opinion, just as I am. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. So I feel like if you have a friend that's racist, if you have an uncle, aunt, mom, dad, sister, brother that's racist, call them out. If not, what are you doing? If you're at home and they say something racist and you're like, oh, whatever, she or he didn't mean it that way. No, they meant it that way. Why else would you be thinking it like that, right? You don't say, oh, we don't go to Stockton because it's black. Okay, and they have a mall. I want to go to Stockton. I don't care who lives there. It's not, oh, the black people live in Stockton. No, there's black people in Lodi. There's black people in Stockton, Sacramento. Anywhere you go, there's black people. There's white, Asian, Mexican, Filipino, Dominican. Does not matter. But call your friends out. Puerto Rican. I'm sorry, Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican. So I think it's important that I learned from my mistake last night that I'm no longer gonna. If I lose my job over that, okay, bye. Then maybe I shouldn't have been working there. Right. So from now on, I am telling you guys that I am going to say something, and I encourage you guys to do the same. Okay, it's 11:57. We had this event planned 10 to 12.